So we've got a really fascinating stack of materials in front of us today. A schedule, even a jingle for an event called the Renewed Wine Couples Conference. And if I had to boil down the problem this event is trying to solve, I think it's entropy.
Right, that universal law, the idea that everything, if you just leave it alone, eventually it kind of declines into disorder.
Yeah, and this deep dive really suggests that marriage is definitely not immune to physics.
Not at all.
It's that feeling where the love isn't gone, but it's just...
It's weary.
Exactly, weary. The spark runs low. So our mission today is to unpack how this event aims to reverse that. They aren't just promising a patch-up job. They're talking about turning water into wine.
And that's the absolute core metaphor, isn't it? Driving this whole thing. It's from the wedding at Cana in the Bible.
Right.
The idea here isn't just about making things better. It's about transmutation. Taking something ordinary, water, and with a divine touch, turning it into something celebrated.
I was really struck by a tagline in the materials. Same vows, new fire.
That's good.
It implies you don't need a new partner or a different history to find joy again. You just need to reignite the commitment.
And the convener, Deeper Christian Life Ministry in the Yorkshire and Humber, he seems to be framing this not just as a social gathering, but as a spiritual intervention. You see interactive sessions and inspirational conversations listed explicitly.
Which is crucial. You can't just passively fix a relationship. You have to engage.
It creates a new baseline. It draws a line in the sand and says, okay, we are starting fresh from this moment.
And then, and I love this, they immediately follow that emotional heavy lifting with a celebration, an invigorating couples dinner. Let's talk about the environment for a second. This isn't happening in a church basement. It's at the Mercure Bradford Bankfield Hotel in Bingley. I have to point out the pricing. It's £30 per couple, but they don't call it a ticket or a fee.
No, they call it a discounted commitment token.
I thought that was brilliant.
Me too. A fee is a transaction. You pay, you get a service. But a commitment token that implies you have skin in the game, it's accessible, but it requires enough buy-in that you're probably not going to just flake out.
It frames the money as a symbol of your willingness to actually do the work.
Precisely.
So, if we put this all together, you have a structured day, Saturday, March 14th, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's designed to take that weary love, apply a spiritual and a practical framework, and generate that new fire.
And if you accept that premise that marriage is a design, then it follows that when it gets worn down, you don't just kick it to the curb, you consult the designer.
So the question is, how might stepping out of your routine and into a space like this allow that original design to be refreshed in a way that sheer willpower alone just can't achieve?